I am headed home on I-5. Today is June 17th, I believe. Yes, 2022. Losing track of days with all this stuff going on. So, me, my dad, my son, my niece went in the woods today. And we were driving over a road called Forest Service Road 28 that goes from the Tiller Trail area back up and over to Highway 138, and it comes out at what's called Copeland Creek. I have a video I'm attaching to this. Unfortunately, for some reason, my phone won't let me flip while I'm using regular record. I got to find a different program or something. I'll figure that out. It'll let me flip if I'm on messenger calls, but it won't let me flip if I'm like doing this. So we'll figure this all out. But anyways, today I tackled the drought, the snowpack issue, because I was snow alongside the road and in the woods at 4,500 feet, but we have no snowpack. Remember that, according to, our government now. We're in a drought, which I was watching water run down the roads today. I saw Steamboat Creek up 138, as high as I've ever seen it. And I've been in this area since 2009. Rivers all over this state are as high as they've ever been, but we're still in a drought. People are calling it decades worth of drought. You can't make up for decades in a year. You go from one certain date to the next date, you get that amount of rain in a year. So from like today's date, a year ago, how much water have we had? Are we above average, below average? That's all you can do. You don't make up for a drought yearly with decades. You can't say we're still in a drought if we're way over average from a year ago today, or an average of what we should be from a year ago today. That's the way that works. If people talk about decade droughts, no. Doesn't exist. The water can only the ground can only soak up so much water. Period. End of subject. The ground can only take so much water. The rest of it runs off, causes floods, causes lakes like Cottage Grove Lake, Torino Lake to be at 105%, overflowing their spillways and their dams. Once you get that high, you're out of a drought. The ground can take no more. The runoff is so intense, the ground can't take anymore. If you're down here in Douglas County, Oregon, where I'm at, Rice Hill area, the ground still has not soaked up the water from last weekend. That tells me the ground is saturated, cannot soak up any more water. That means we aren't in a drought. We are actually above average for water. The water table is as high as it's going to get, period. You want to challenge me on it? We can do this. I've got the research. So anyways, this video will be attached to the front of the other one. We'll go from there. If any of y'all have questions, comments, put them down in here. Or put them on the Facebook, because I'm putting this on Facebook. Put them in the comments on Facebook. I'll answer them. I have no problem answering them. I have no problem having conversations. Today I ran into a fire that was burnt in 2009. Still hasn't been logged. If a fire goes through there with all the timber down, there's no way you're stopping it. Snowpack right along the road, right in the trees. I show it all. I'm not hiding anything from the Oregon people. In fact, I'm trying to educate people on just how bad our forest management's been and what needs to be done. Because if we replant trees that are dead, we drop them, we chip them up for bark mulch, we, put them through a mill, we make them into pellets for pellet stoves. I don't care. We need to get it out of the woods, cleaned up, replanted. That way we have trees that are taking carbon out of the air. And I'm going to do some research. I got to figure out how to do screen recording with my voice on it. something new I've got to try anyways. To prove the facts about how Oregon is already a carbon negative state due to the amount of acres we have planted with trees. I will get to that. I want the public to be invested. I want to serve the public and the people of Oregon, especially House District 2, to the best of my ability. That's what this is about. This is about getting the truth out there, educating people, so we all have a better knowledge of what's going on. Stand by. Okay, this is, what is today, 17th?
Yes.
June 17th, 2022. We are up on a Forest Service road in the Umpqua, and this is 4,588 feet. Our state keeps saying we don't have any snowpack, but this is 4,500 feet. This isn't 6,000, this isn't 7,000, whatever.
There's a lot of snow in the woods.
There's a lot of snow up in the woods. I'm just catching what's on the road. Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
look at this.
That's white.
Yeah.
Wow. I want Oregonians to see what's actually going on, okay? This is ridiculous. Now, yes, it is the 16th of May, or 16th of March, or June. God. 17th of June, 2022. That's getting it. And it's raining up here, obviously. But our state keeps saying drought, severe drought. And then I looked it up the other day, and they're talking about decades of drought. Well, you can't make up decades of drought in 1 year. We are over our water limit almost everywhere in Oregon for the last 12 months. More snow, as you can. Try to keep it a little bit.
Yeah.
My only question to the people that are asking this, I mean, these roads are literally water running down them. Camera blurred out for a minute for some reason. That's my camera trying to do. Yeah, I got blurred. We got cell service.
Or is it just 38?
I don't.
Highway 38, 1 mile.
No. That was wrong. I think it's supposed to be 13.
Yep.
Yeah, 13 miles.
13 miles. So what road are we on? Forest Service Road 28.
Yes.
Clifton Ridge. Okay. And it's running water down the road as we speak. We have got to
More
figure
snow out.
more snow out to our right. This is insanity. But our government keeps telling us drought.
Snow.
More to the left here.
Snow.
Way up in the woods. Look at that.
Yeah.
But we're told no snowpack, no nothing. So I'm not out here trying to be an asshole. I was out trying to enjoy my day with my family, my niece Bethany, my son Will, my dad, and me. And I come across this. And Oregonians are always asking for transparency. Where I'm at right now would be what is part of House District 2 for Oregon House of Representatives, which is the district I am running for. So I kind of figured, well, why not be the guy to bring it out? We are being taken advantage of, folks. We are being taken very big advantage of.
You're not taking advantage of, just not telling the truth.
They're completely lying to us to try to... They're trying to push their carbon tax agenda and their green agenda, or whatever you want to call it. It's BS. I'm going to bring it to you like you should.
Holy.
This couldn't have been done any better. I couldn't have asked it if I wanted to. They start talking about their carbon agenda. Where are the trees replanted? This fire is from 2009. Look at this. They did not log it. They didn't take out the dead and dying. They just left it for the next fire to come through.
Straight out of a horror movie with the fog.
Thank you, Will. The fog up there, he's saying it's straight out of a horror movie. But I couldn't have planned This can happen right here and now. They did not replant it. They did not log it. They left all the trees there for the next fire to come through. Is this the kind of people you want in office? People that don't care about Oregonians, want to push their agenda, but will leave stuff like this for the next fire to come through. You tell me. I couldn't have planned that if I would have wanted to.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's. We didn't plan on being on this road. We planned on being down the other side of the hill on a different place. That didn't work out because Forest Service roads that should have been opened have been grown over. It was a Forest Service road that would have had fire access. I was going out to do more fire stuff. And
They didn't replant this.
they didn't replant this either. I mean,
They didn't set.
oh, look at this log. These logs sitting beside the road.
Oh wow.
That thing is almost as big as my.
That's a number one, grade number one log.
That is almost as big as my Forerunner.
That's worth.
That's big.
That's worth. Right there, I don't know.
My dad's worked at mills for 20 plus years for Seneca.
So
Been a
That-
faller before that.
if that was
Look at this, folks, up in front of us.
made into wood and stuff, that would have been about $10,000 back there.
Let me zoom into this. So you saw that, but let me zoom in up there.
Imagine if a landslide happens. All that
See all
wood.
that wood?
All that wood.
This is what they have left for the next fire to come through.
My first
And
thought
do you
was not-
think that's going to burn hot as hell? I'm getting there, Dad.
I was just thinking about that black root behind us.
Oh,
I also saw where that at, and I'm like, if a landslide happens, that's a lot of wood coming down.
I did not. Trust me, I didn't plan this one out. This is a fluke. We can't decide, okay, we're going to go up and over the mountain. And I run into this. So Forest Service Road 28, they have all the way up and down this, they have thinned out beside, like they were going to use this for a fire trail or something. So it makes me wonder what the heck's going on, because this road wasn't even close to last year's fires, or the year before that fire, or the year before that fire. Last fire that came through was 2009. So to have people working, thinning a road out, they could have been opening all these roads that need to go into these old burns from several years ago and getting these logged. I mean, how many acres of timber have not been logged right, have not been replanted properly, and they want to talk about carbon. What takes carbon out of the air? Trees. So you log old dead timber like we just saw that's not taking carbon out of the air, plant new stuff and take the carbon out of the air, right? Well, that's my thing on it. But for House District 2, that's Diamond Lake, that is Dry Creek, that is Sutherland, Glide, North Umpqua River area, Rock Creek, Roseburg, Tiller Trail Highway, everything south of Tiller Trail Highway. Excuse me, north of Tiller Trail Highway. You all are in House District 2, and this is what they're doing to you. They're not being truthful. Okay, I can't say they're lying to you. Another area that they just left timber. But they're definitely not telling you the truth. They're withholding the truth, and they are being deceitful. It needs to stop it. It needs to stop now. Oregonians need to know what's going on. For now, y'all, take care of yourselves. Take care of your neighbors. If you think there's somebody that may need your help, try to help them. Take care of each other. God bless.